I did think Lilu's aunt was the biggest bitch ever. The poison season. Yes. So we follow Lilu. Immediately I think Lilo Multipass. Yes. No, so we follow Lilo, and she has grown up on Endla. Endla is basically this little island that is kind of surrounded and, well, yeah, surrounded by somehow, I'm not sure about the layout, honestly, but it has this very bloodthirsty forest, and around the island is also like a poison, I guess, lake, because there's not really a sea. You can, I believe you can see to the other side of the lake, the land on the other side, as it were. At least it's not too far. Anyway, one day though, Lilu discovers a man, Jaren, has nearly drowned, or is about to drown. She saves him and kind of cares for him, takes him in and hides him away because he is an outsider. And the people of Endla, well, they kind of kill outsiders, let's say. Yeah, they're kind of brutal. Yes. She hides him away in a cabin, where he kind of recovers, as it were, and then they kind of need to wait for him to be able to go back. But before we see him on the island, as it were, we see him on the other side, as it were, in the real world, where the people seem to know about the people on Endla, the little island. They were called something specific, the normal people, as it were. So the people on Endla, they have this magic where they sing and magic happens. But every now and again, someone will be born who doesn't have that magic, and they will be rejected onto the mainland. Yeah, that happens. So it's this whole story about surviving, but also figuring out things that has happened in the past, and have the people on Endla really been truthful about everything that's going on? I'm gonna say no, because that's just how things go. Think of it as The Village, if you've seen that movie. Basically, these people in the village, they live a very well, non-modern life, and they are surrounded by this forest, and the elders in this community do things, spoilers, to keep people in the village. Yes. Anyway, it's basically what this book is, but with magic things happening instead. And then there's love and all that. I did think it was very cute. I did think Lilu's aunt was the biggest bitch ever. Yeah, she had issues. She had a lot of issues in this story. Yeah, read it and you will think the same. If you don't, then reevaluate. No, but basically a lot of things have happened in Lilu's past. Not necessarily things that she was involved in, but she has been affected by them. And yeah, that's basically this book. I don't have a lot to say, do I? I did highly enjoy it though. It was an intriguing story. I did think that I would have liked some more answers or some more things happening in the end of the book that didn't happen, or maybe it happened off page, I don't know. but there was just, it was really the one thing that I wanted to have happen, but I didn't see it happening, so I was a bit disappointed at that. But you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But yeah, Poison Season. Very excited to read the other book that I also saw my library had. However, I got an email saying that they had misplaced this book somehow, so my reservation had been removed. But then, like 5 minutes later, I get another email saying, we're going to reorder this book apparently now, so you can put yourself on the list again if you want. I was like, dudes. This is crazy. I don't remember what the title of that book was, but I am excited to pick it up whenever they order and get that book. It's probably going to be a couple of months, I'm not going to lie. It seems to take them forever. They say one date, and then it's like 4 months later, then they have the book. I don't know. Library issues, that's basically it. But this was this book, so hoo-ha! A Multitude of Dreams. So, I'm honestly not too sure how to explain what this book is about, because I'm honestly not too sure. So basically, there's this plague, and there's this castle, and the Lord within the Lord of the castle, the Lord within the castle, whichever, has basically locked up the castle, boarded up its gates and doors and windows and whatnot. And basically for the last, I think it was like 3 years, the people inside have just been living this life of luxury until, you know, basically by now all the resources has been dwindling out. There's not a whole lot left. But also over time, all the like inhabitants have been dwindling out. So, you know, have they been leaving or have something else happened? That's for you to decide, I guess. So that's basically one thing. Then we have the Lord, basically. The Lord is really, he's losing his mind. Yeah, he's going mad. We have a princess who may or may not be a princess. We have a princess, we have what was it more? We have someone not being who they say they are because they are impersonating someone else, but was it their choice or who knows? And we have a boy. Of course we have a boy because we do need a love interest and stuff. And honestly, I'm not sure if I explained the same characters or different characters by now because I was a bit confused. I didn't keep track of the plots along the way, and it kind of pissed me off a bit. Not because of the book. I wasn't pissed off the book. I was pissed off with myself because I could not focus on the book. And I don't know if it was just me or if it was the book. Who knows? Basically, so after having read The Poison Season, I was excited to pick up another book by Mara. And it just happens that this book maybe wasn't for me. Except it should have been because there's vampires about, kind of ish. I think. Yeah. See, I'm so confused about the book that I don't know what to say about the book. And yeah, I would pick up more of her books though. So we're not, you know, leaving her out in the wild. But I don't know, this book probably wasn't for me. Oops. Well, moving on then.